We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jeff Hoffman will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big three-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say it's more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good three-pitch mix, and he'll throw all three pitches at any time.
Digging in now, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Victor Robles digging in now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tapia will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's set. Here it comes. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Throw over to the bag. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames, first at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norma, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Fouled off. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Rips this one to first. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The set and the 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Pearson gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now here it comes. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Blackmon, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way.
Follow that pitch out.
Now the 1-0. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, David Dahl.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, David Dahl. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Softly hit out toward short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
2-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Nate Pearson. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hampson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch.
At the ball. 1-0.
Outside, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 8 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Robles. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Skied down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia's in pursuit. But it's over his head, and his hitting streak will continue. Robles takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. It's off the rocks and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick.
The second baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Dahl, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Count remains 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Story is there for it. And that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 4-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Settling in now, Trevor Story looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 21 homers and 66 driven in. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line toward right center. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit back toward the mound. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Nate Pearson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals go quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl, number 14 on the season, and the Rocks are back within a couple. It's 4-2 now.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan.
And it's fouled away.
Man.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air out to center field. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rival Tapia.
Striding into the box, Raimel Tapia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The catcher, number 14.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Tony Walters. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Brendan Rodgers will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Brendan Rodgers.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Hampson is on his way home. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ben Bowden, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 61, Ben Bowden.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Bowden, a 6'4 lefty. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 0-1 on its way. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. The 2-1. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Digging in, Victor Robles. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Late square, and this is popped up. McMahon is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken, the throw. And he is in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-2. A man at third with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here now the 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark. With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Next ball 2.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A man on third with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Nationals leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there for strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Ready with the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. The set and the 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Giving chase is Tapia.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah. 0-1.
The 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, Garrett Hampson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AV.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
2-0 pitch on the way. And there's the first strike. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Back count 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. Roenis Elias is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Now batting, Tony Walters. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there for strike one. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dom Nunez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ryan Zimmerman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh. 2-0. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Has a look, now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Now to the plate, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Hit out toward second. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Austin Voth gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Leading off the inning, Dom Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Voth stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
And he misses 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in the next, shortstop Trevor Story. From the stretch. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackman. From the stretch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here's another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So striding in, David Dahl, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here's the 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 3. James Pazos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Pitch on the way. High and deep to center field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Eric Thames will stride in, but first we take you back to the third and take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey!
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
The count is
That
1-2.
misses. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner in scoring position with none out. Misses. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now that.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's set. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Has a look. Now the pitch. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Rockies 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 10, Yan.
So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th.
And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Sam Hilliard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
And that misses for ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Trevor Story would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Daniel Hudson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trevor Story. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're still down 5-3. Jairo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. The run scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Victor Robles, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 1-0, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Eric Thames would be next. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 9.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Scott Oberg takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
Eric Thames will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oberg is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Thames behind 1 and 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. McMahon over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 63.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Ready once again, Ryan McMahon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
First and second now, one man out. Two and 0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here it comes, 2-0. High chopper over to first. Reined in to second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in, Raimel Tapia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Doolittle pauses. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Colorado.
Drilled down the line. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Pearson wins his third of the season. Jeff Hoffman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.